God encourages us to have a vision, because without vision, people perish. God invites us to walk with a vision, to follow our vision, and the person is usually giving the vision is the man that is the head of the household, because that's what God's plan is. It can happen that a woman is given the vision, but usually is the man. And I want to share with you the way it happened for me. When I met the person that is now my husband, we were both of us adults, and we decided very soon that we would make our lives together. And at that time, he gave me his own vision to work with. He said, if we marry, you have to agree with this. This is the vision that I have for life. This is the vision that God had given him. And that was training children. There was no limit to the number of children or to the type of children to be received, to care for. But he said that his vision was to have an open door, and that people would bring their children, that there would be children in the house that would be outside our home, and that he wanted to educate them. And coming from a large family, I agreed. Obviously, I didn't know how it would work, what would be the details. But on top of that vision, he took the Bible and read to me Nehemiah chapter 6, verse 1. Sanballat, Tobiah, Geshem the Arab, and the rest of our enemies found out that I had finished rebuilding the wall and that no gaps remained, though we had not yet set up the doors in the gates. So Sanballat and Geshem sent a message asking me to meet them at one of the villages in the plain of Ono. But I realized that they were plotting to harm me. So I replied by sending this message to them. I'm engaged in a great work, so I can't come. Why should I stop working to come and meet with you? 4 times they sent the same message, and each time I gave them the same reply. The 5th time, Sanballat's servant came with an open letter in his hand, and this is what it said. There is a rumor among the surrounding nations, and Geshem tells me it is true, that you and the Jews are planning to rebel, and that this is why you are rebuilding the wall. According to this report, you plan to be their king. You can read the rest in that chapter. What my husband said at that time was, there will be opposition, but look at what is written. They will call you to a diversion, call you to meeting to discuss the matter. First of all, they are not the persons to discuss with. This is already agreed. So all you have to say is, I'm doing a great work, I cannot come down. At that time, I had not read Nehemiah. My knowledge of the Bible was still small, because it was only some 3-4 years that I had started reading the Bible, and nobody had helped me. So there are lots of books I didn't know. But I vividly remember what he said. There will be calling for meeting. Don't go and tell them, I'm doing a great work, I cannot come down. Focusing on the plan, focusing on the vision, and working for success. And thank God for that vision. Thank God for the supporting chapter of the Bible. Thank God for the way it was worked by God. And I invite you, if you have no vision, ask for one, and ask God to complete it by giving you a word from His Word, written there so that you can read it and reread it anytime. And focus. God will do the rest.